Trish's Dragons, Warrior Princesses, and Mermaids by Trish Brown.
I think you'll find the vibrant colors, capricious skies, and striking, moody oceans, along with distinguished geological landscapes, magically eyeball-pleasing allegories. Mysterious beings, dragons, mermaids, and dewy-eyed humans flit in and out of illustrations, solely to enchant you. Their sole mission? To whisk you away on an adventure and persuade you to leave the vacuuming for another day. Let's talk about dragons. And mermaids. And warrior princesses. Dragons do not provide emotional support. Nor do they seek companionship. They are single-minded creatures, focused entirely on themselves. And food. Dragons love food. That being said, I think you know what I mean by food. Dragons embody resilience, independence, and an absolute disregard for human affairs. Some juvenile dragons, if exposed to socialization at a young age and repeatedly reminded that humans are not part of the menu, may form bonds with people. But these are rare exceptions. Special dragons, if you will. And never, under any circumstances, refer to a dragon as yours. Warrior princesses are equally uninterested in emotional support or companionship. They prefer solitude, their patience wearing thin at even the mildest social interaction. Precisely why they abandon palace life. Commanding a ship makes them happy. Bossing people around makes them happy. And keyholing sluggish subordinate pirates makes them even happier. A little blood? Fine. Too much? Now you've ruined the mood. Finally, mermaids. Best to avoid improprieties right off the bat. Never, under any circumstances, ask about mermen. Nothing sets them off like talk of their menfolk. It makes them defensive. And sort of lethal. Think about it, mermaids leave the water, don false legs, and steal your men. Apparently, mermen are incapable of being capable of anything. Now that you've been properly warned, it's safe to open the book. Just be careful out there.
Absolutely no dragons, mermaids, or pirate princesses were excessively harmed in the making of this book. They did, however, generously offer their time and talents. To be honest, one mermaid inadvertently suffered a nasty dragon breath burn, and several rudely impatient dragons loudly and unfairly protested the time commitment. But all in all, everyone contributed, more or less willingly. Even my left-brained, quality-minded husband Terry rose to the occasion. Not content to remain confined to the depths of his office, he took it upon himself, unasked, of course, to assist with decisions on content, publishers, pricing, strategy, marketing, artwork, and cover design. He wielded the mighty power of his MIT Project Management class curriculum and University of Chicago MBA with impressive enthusiasm. Thanks, honey. And finally, a flaming shout-out to my dragon-obsessed daughter, Tawn Krakowski, who single-handedly elevated my understanding of dragon kind. Until she intervened, I was blissfully ignorant, assuming dragons were just scaly, glorified lizards with wings, oversized egos, extra snark, and an unfortunate tendency to flambe things they didn't like. Turns out, they're far more nuanced and just as dramatic.
Art, storytelling, composition, and dance are the visual poetry that paints our world with vibrant colors and resonates deep within our hearts. Yes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But all magicians of music, literature, and art weave spells that soothe our restless souls, inspire boundless acceptance, and propel us to reach our potential. They are the lighthouse in the storm, guiding us to safe harbors and illuminating the beauty in our journey, temporarily shielding us from the muffled earthly sludge. Be still. Slow down. Inhale. Let the poetry seep through your defenses. Crevasses of imagination and creativity are free. You only have to open yourself to the experience.
Yes, Virginia, dragons are real. And yes, they're magnificent creatures, magnificent, not mythical. Think of them like Bigfoot. The stories abound, yet proof remains elusive. One thing, however, is certain: never mistake them for domesticated pets. That would be your first and last mistake. Mermaids? Also real. Not entirely fish, but blessed with stunning human features. Like dragons, they walk the fine line between benevolent and malevolent. Both species have perfected the art of deception. Dragons can smite you with their fire breath, but they can also change shape. Mermaids, masters of illusion, can shift their tails and fins into legs, fooling you into believing they're human. Now, pirate princesses, those are undeniably real. Unlike dragons and mermaids, they are mostly human. You can count on that much, since history recognizes their existence. But don't be fooled, these women are filthy rich, spoiled beyond belief, and certified juvenile delinquents. And truly, what sane person would abandon a palace brimming with jewels and luxury to live aboard a flea-ridden, sinkable pirate ship, surrounded by uncouth, bearded, hook-handed, peg-legged misfits? Misunderstood? Hardly. Each in their own way embodies the extremes of our deepest emotions and fears. Admire them from afar, but for your own sake, keep your distance. Still, it's only natural to be captivated by them. After all, we are only human. And with that, our tales take a bow. We've battled, bewitched, and bent time somehow. But honestly, even the fiercest adventurers need to chill. So, blistered but undefeated, we set off in fine spirits and finer boots to share firelight and mischief with the likes of Ton Krakowski and her wild-hearted Tony Drake, possibly not quite human and definitely a thief worth watching, as shadows stir in darkling Drake. Elsewhere, Ton's young dragon friend Megan stumbles upon an ancient curse that entangles her friend Penny, a bold pirate princess with secrets of her own. You'll find Megan and Penny sailing the storm in Dragon Defender. So never fear, though these stories end. Plotting continues. The laughter, too. And somewhere beneath a star-splashed sky, fierce pirate princesses, capable warrior women, mysterious mermaids, and exceptional dragons stand watch over a world still brimming with wonder. The end, sort of.